What is Scrum and how can we learn it in just 3 minutes? Hi, I'm Mike from Surge.coach. We partner with leaders to maximize your organization's potential. It's 1986 and Hirotaka has published his journal with the Harvard Business Review on how successful companies like Canon and 3M were outshining their competitors by delivering products with self-organizing and cross-functional teams who work together from start to finish. This is the opposite of how other companies produced products at the time, sort of like a relay race, passing the baton from one department to another. Hirotaka called what he found the rugby approach. Forward to 1993 and Jeff Sutherland trialed this in software development and formalized it in 1995 as Scrum. Scrum is the most popular framework in 2020 for software development. Scrum is a lightweight process framework for developing, delivering and sustaining complex products. It has had empirical process control built in. The framework can be broken down into 3 role types, 3 artifacts and 4 events. Roles. All roles in Scrum combined make up the Scrum team. The product owner, responsible for maximizing the value for the product. This individual prioritizes work items in order of value and make it visible and transparent on a thing called the product backlog. Product owners translate the customer needs into something the team can understand and deliver. A product owner may do the work in the team or focus just on the customer. This needs to be made clear at the start. The team that delivers value for the product is called the development team. They are structured and empowered to deliver a potentially shippable increment by themselves. The dev team is self-organizing, i.e. no one tells them how to deliver the increment. They are cross-functional to ensure that all the skills that are required are inside the team and everyone is accountable for the team goals, not individual accomplishments. The recommended number of people in the dev team is 5 plus or minus 2 to ensure a balance of complexity and productivity. The Scrum Master is the promoter and supporter of Scrum, a social leader with no actual authority, yet influences to maximize the value created by the team. Scrum Masters serve the product owners by ensuring goals and scope is understood by the team, supporting prioritization and facilitating events as required. Scrum Master serves the team by coaching the organization in its Scrum adoption, increasing flow, empirical process development, and working with the other Scrum Masters for organizational-wide change. Scrum artifacts are all the things used to deliver value in Scrum. The product backlog is a never-ending list of work items that are prioritized for maximum value to customers. Think of it as a parent to-do list. It never ends, it's always changing, and if you don't do the small valuable things when the baby sleeps, nothing will get done. Sprint backlog is a subset of the product backlog but owned by the development team. Items are brought across from the product backlog and broken down into work items that the team can actually work on. This list is quite visible and can appear as a physical board for feedback. An increment is a set of items that can be potentially shipped if the product owner wishes, delivered within a sprint that is. Scrum events, all events are based on the sprint. A sprint is a time-boxed event less than a month that leads to a potentially shippable product increment. If goals change, the sprint can be cancelled by the product owner. Sprint planning allows the Scrum team to plan. The Scrum team needs to choose what can be delivered in the sprint using what is known as a sprint goal. Then the development team can work out how they will deliver it and how they will achieve the sprint goal. The daily Scrum is a time-boxed 15-minute event that simply put is a daily planning session to help forecast and increase the chances of delivering the goals in the time frame. Sprint reviews. At the end of the sprint, the Scrum team inspects the increment with stakeholders to receive feedback, which may lead to changes in the product backlog. Lastly, sprint retrospectives is a group reflection event. It is before the sprint planning and after the review. How it's done is up to the team. The aim is to identify improvements and find a plan to implement those improvements. Quick overview. Scrum is a lightweight framework with 3 roles, 3 artifacts and 4 events. That's it. Everything else is up to the team to test and see if it generates more value. And you just learned Scrum in 3 minutes.